September 28, 2017, and at the Chairman Television Station, Wazobia TV channel 98 on top of GoTV cable, StarTimes channel 195, My TV channel 17, Wazobia Max, UHF 57, DSTV channel 259, and just in case television they far from you, www.facebook.com/Wazobia Max. Make you follow us as we discuss all the action to the way they come on smoke inside Nigeria political boxing ring. Today will be Tuesday. The discussion go shake ground because we got one professor when we say he don't decide by himself. Say if people know one day in line, he go carry koboko based on say he don't read book, reach the level when we say you know if he can't tell him what he knows sabi to flog people to behave themselves. Now that particular issue we go dissect. That is open up, discuss the matter, look at from different angles, can't give you license to chook mouth inside and talk up as it take me for body. My name na Ezugo Chokwode. And as usual, I know they alone inside studio. I deal with my brother. When Sabi well I say concerning politics matter, as Ide Hot.
Yes, good morning Nigerians. Welcome to another beautiful edition of your Bonga program as Ide Hot. That political program with is sunshine out issues that have affected Nigeria politically, socially, from any angle. Now they normally table tonight here. And them as usual, we'll get 3 solid telephone line for now, 1 2 3 line. The 2 3 line they very free now for now to just call and them, talk in our mind. Because this is not the only democracy we wanna get, and in as much as they give now the license to also talk, I also watch the kind of languages they use. Because if not to talk that way, we know what we go cut now there, and then just express yourself, talk, then payment. I leave that one for us. My name never change. My name remains Unkubi. And this is Aside Hot.
We don't go waste time, we go straight into the one we don't carry come. And remember, say for my introduction, I'll be talking of the professor. When they carry Koboko now talk, say, since people who don't give the mandate to represent us, no one behave themselves, he go begin to flog them. Who be this professor? Professor Issa Sage. And Professor Issa Sage now be the chairman of the joint body where we say President Muhammadu Buhari carry come together, say, I beg. Make una they give me advice as they concern this fight against corruption so that we go kill him before the thing kill us. Professor Issa Sage, a person when we say he go sit down, cross leg. They fire anybody without fear. First and foremost, he be elder statesman inside the border Nigeria. I mean, he say in age, he no advance, he no be small picking. Number 2, he be well-read man. That is, he don't read book. For somebody to be professor of law, he shows say the person sabi, waiting the person they discuss as he take concern law matter. And thirdly, he don't dey involved for inside politics things. Not be say he win election, but he don't dey there for the top level to see say somehow. Now like this, these people they behave. Now like this is other people they behave. Make a cast in our mind. Go back a few weeks ago when he come out for one lecture, public lecture, as he take concern law inside the border Nigeria. He come out talk say the Nigerian Senate said them be suck away in quote. Suck away when they suck the money of Obodo Nigeria. He give one particular statistic, say the average Nigerian senator, they earn around $1.7 million every year as against $400,000 when President Barack Obama they earn every year. When he talk this one, the Senate come and talk, say, this man, you don't read book, reach the extent when we say your head don't knock, and everything when they talk now upside down. They come ask him again, he's saying they're very, very sure. Say if they talk, say, what thing they talk now lie, make them bring out the facts, make Nigerians see for themselves. Why the Senate they see the balance from that particular jam when Professor Issa Sage jam them? He can't jam the leadership of the APC. He come and talk, say, as APC day to day, this government, when they rule, say that only President Muhammadu Buhari, Professor Yemi Oshibajo, and a few people, when if you count for one finger of one hand, now they really they committed to say they won't serve the Nigerian people. Say the rest. Now people when we say, they go just look and say, if people like say, now APC, they reign, make we cross from this party, come this party. Or back people go look and say, if people like say, now APC and President Muhammadu Buhari, they reign, make we they do eye service, they behave like this. He come and talk, say, many of them, their way no pure. Their heart, they're very, very unclean. Say if they open their heart, he don't stay where. He call on President Muhammadu Buhari, say, making shiny eye, because these people, then go deceive her. Not be just there the story end. Because the leadership of the APC, based on the talk person of the APC, Oga Bolaji Abdullahi, he can't respond. He talk say Professor Issa Sage na rogue elephant. What do you mean rogue elephant? Rogue elephant na person when we say, anywhere when he enter, confusion must follow him. In fact, the only song when they're going to sing with that person na fire, fire, in our country, give me plenty water, make I quench the fire. Say Professor Issa Sage na troublemaker. Anywhere where they go, in they share trouble. Like person when we say they share souvenir for wedding. Professor Isaiah Sage don't come respond to them. Say he know they shake at all. Because he know say APC, PDP, everybody not the same. The angle won't carry this discussion come on top of as they all told them and say, if we get one person, when they inside government today, when they look this side, they talk say wahala dey. When they look this side, they talk say wahala dey. We the Nigerian people, when we suppose they see, what will they see? What will they hear? And most importantly, what will we go do to move this our country forward? Now our discussion be that based on that but we go rush go this break. When we go this break, come back, we'll continue the fire down. Nkubi will not be able to see anything because they have exposed them. Professor Ise Sage, we are coming back. Welcome back to As E Dey Hot. Before we go that break, we've been drop the topic when we go discuss. And from the discussion, we are going to see, say, the matter when we say go come up plenty smoke. Make I just drop them down now before we move on. Professor Ise Sage, professor of law, and based on saying that he be the chairman of the joint body when we say President Muhammadu Buhari carry come together and say, I beg make una dey give me advice as it take concern this fight against corruption. He don't come and talk say the leadership of APC people say if they do exam today now zero, all of them go get because them be olodo and they no sabi anything. Now just disorganization and destruction now they sabi. And the APC don't come reply. The reason why this one they very very strong now because say the person will reply. Now, person when we say, now, they always they talk on behalf of the APC as a party. Oga Bolaji Abdullahi, he come and talk, say, Professor Ise Sage, now professor of confusion. He used one strong Oyibo word. He said, now rogue elephant. And rogue elephant, now person when we say, they always they cause confusion anywhere where they go. We can't place these two topics by the side. Can't they ask ourselves as Nigerian people? This one not be about party now. Not be we talk now PDP, now APC. No, we they ask ourselves, say, we the Nigerian people, the people who supposed to put there when go to represent our interest. What we suppose they do now to use the ensure say whether the person did this party or the person did that party. Now what we want when they do for us, now they go do make it no come like say we come and they talk say out of all the people in the government, the only person when I trust now President Muhammadu Buhari or Yemi Osinbajo because only two of them no go fit do the work.
Yes, and only two of them no go fit do the work. And basically, make we even look and carry and go this angle. If we don't see where issues they play out in a particular party, where we say party where we say they then get agenda, then get plan, but it can't be say somehow I know we call it sincerity of purpose, but somehow just like say you get some kind of fishy activities they play out for that particular party. Where we say this one go accuse this person, say you are corrupt. This person go talk say look you be elephant, you be this a rogue elephant and all that. Then there is more to it than the eye can see. More go ask ourselves. This same prof at some point come out. Talk say look say the National Assembly, the Senator, say the kind of money they collect, say hey, say not be the kind of way they don't suppose to say they actually encourage even further corruption. And as a result of that, say they know they even complete their own activities well as leaders with them be say if this thing continue the way it is, say problem go do it, problem go day. And to also look into this thing. If this is coming out from somebody who say now member of at least Oga Presido cabinet, then at least we go also expect make them find way to say make we find way to resolve this particular matter so that you know go beyond the way it did. This is why we say okay fine you don't talk okay you don't talk make we say go conduct our own investigation find out if what you accuse us of whether it is appropriate or not. But the one way we say we can't see if talk back can't respond to the same talk it got as it be and this one something we say we don't say they continue that's something we say they play out often but then since they play out these things the way they play out, but now they also put in mind say there are people where they in the middle of all these things, and those people now people where don't give now the mandate to do it to rule. If they come to see all these kind of activities, all this insincerity where they play out, all this kind of talk of accusation and non-counter accusation, then where exactly are they lead us to? Which kind of mindset you go want make them carry for mind say wait to shouldn't I say people will vote with this? Shouldn't people will get hand responsibility over to be this? These are questions that you say where people like us, Nigerians, could they ask. But if we see a system where, okay, now fit address the issue keenly, even come uncover facts, say yes, this thing has so it be, or perhaps we don't carry out our investigation, be like that, then we will not say yes, now they do not work appropriately. Nobody to come they toss right. In fact, right from when this government enter, I don't even know. Now just counter, talk, you tackle back. Talk, you tackle back. I mean, I don't understand.
Which one be you don't understand? Right for when this government and account. What are you saying? Now counter. Which one be this thing? Why you want to put yourself? Why you want to join us now? Do you write from when this government enter? Now counter. Mr. Counter, you are countering. Continue to counter. Now waiting Nigerians want to come do with this. Una counter.
I'm not talking.
Come outside and accept that you have failed in your responsibility.
Keep quiet.
Professor Isesage, may the Almighty God bless you.
So
for this truth, when you come and they talk, whether na senator, whether na leadership of the party, whether na people when they stand for the back of Oga President, may you continue to be seeing truth and be speaking the truth.
Phone line open, abeg. Maybe we will collect call.
You won't use phone line take escape. You won't use phone line take escape. Take run away.
How am I going to talk? You can't just take talk.
Now una come reply. Hey, oh professor of law, man, when we say don't read book, una come back and say he's a rogue elephant. You can do better than that. So come out and tell us that you have made a mistake.
If I can do better than that, what now did you hear? Nobody to say do better than that.
You have no talk about you.
So don't get me involved in the system.
The thing where you do here that the work where Oga say make you can't do here.
Who be the Oga?
Your people, you and your people. I'm saying you can do better than that.
Don't, in fact, as
Professor Isesage,
don't get me involved.
The truth where you talk, you don't go ever clean for your mouth. Because you don't talk that truth they go.
Issues the way it be.
Which issues? Which way when it should be?
If government don't get that right, we go talk to them they get that right.
Which way when it should be? Nigerians, I don't see. Since from the days of Elijah, I don't dare they always they cry. Say no difference between these people. No difference between these people. These people when come they talk say we are new. Una go so white cloth. Una go CMS. Go buy white material. So when they come they talk say we are pure in heart. They are evil. We are pure in heart. Una don't say is this the behavior of people that are pure in heart?
At least there are moments when that white they get sting. That's the white when they go buy for market. There are people they feel they carry a worker for road, make poto mud, touch them.
Thank you.
So,
when we not build road, road don't spoil. Rain don't fall. Poto don't enter inside road. You don't begin to expose yourself. You wear white. You pass road when poto there. We not build road. Poto there everywhere. It's a poto country. You see how?
But it could happen.
Continue to talk more.
It could happen.
More. We're gonna see more. We're gonna see more.
It could happen. So not just nobody there for
the leadership of the APC come and talk say this man a person when we say everybody don't forget. If not be President Muhammadu Buhari won't give a mouth, everybody don't forget. The truth is bitter. But you will continue. You people will swallow that truth. You must swallow it.
You will swallow that truth. You will swallow that bitter truth. Why they point me? You will swallow it.
I'm not afraid of swallowing truth. I've been swallowing truth since. But you will swallow truth. You will not vomit it. You will swallow it.
From the start of this program, I don't swallow truth.
Which truth you swallow? Because now lie you come here, come lie from the beginning. Okay, they always they talk.
But
okay, Polika from Enugu, they always they talk. Okay, Chima from Abia, they always they talk. Coach Joy from Abia, they always they talk that time. Now, una don't come change mouth. Una don't come, you see how? Now he come out, talk true, Professor Isesage. He come out, talk true. He talk about the way he did.
Who don't criticize the truth when he talk now? Somebody like me criticize them. We not say element of truth then in what he talk.
The leadership
now,
of the APC.
Also say, make the leadership also look into the matter. Not they talk respect and
if the leadership of party, the person will bring this statement, not be Umkubio, will be ordinary person when they follow for their meeting. The person will bring out this statement now, Honorable Bolaji Abdullah, the talk person of ABC. Now he come and call Professor Isesage rogue elephant. Now he come and talk, say, Professor Isesage, everybody don't forget that. Say, now if not be President Muhammadu Buhari, we help in career. Can you imagine?
I won't believe all those talks are just mere talk.
Mere talk.
No, mere talk on
from the publicity secretary. From the publicity secretary of a political party.
Mere talk on the ground say it will not stop Professor Isesage from not talking.
What does that mean?
So at least make we see the talk.
What does that mean?
Make Nigerians see.
What does that mean?
Hold on. Make Nigerians open their eyes to certain reality. Say, look, oh. See, if these are the kind of
as Nigerians they open their eyes to certain reality, as Professor Isesage they talk, make the party come and tell us say they don't make mistake. Make the party come and raise their two and talk say they don't fail Nigerians. Make the party come and talk say we don't accept say na lie, we lie for Nigerians. If they come and they talk say he no go stop her from talking, he go stop Papa from paying the pikin school fees. He goes stop Papa from paying the pikin school fees. Professor Isesage is a man that will always say the truth. That's why he face Senate. That's why he dey face everybody. As una dey lie, he dey face una. Now he can't talk now. You can't come and you can't talk.
As who they lie? As who they lie?
If you know.
As who they lie?
Collect.
Why do you talk that they lie?
I call your name.
No, as you say, Una. You know, you're supposed to party. Don't get me involved.
Una. What is Una? Who is Una?
We got Juliana. Good morning, Juliana. Good morning, Jare.
They bring boys down because na woman.
Juliana. Good morning. Juliana, you there?
You don't pursue her.
No.
You use strong voice.
No. I use my gentleman voice.
Julia.
I use my gentleman voice. I talk now you. Now they raise your own voice.
Juliana. If I say na Juliana. If they use voice, use this same strong voice. Use that for the party leadership.
So what can they do here? No be say stone and they use for
don't they use bad voice. No be to. Now me they use strong voice for. Use that for the party leadership. When they talk, na confusion,
who they address that to? No be same party leadership.
Unkubi Nigerians they suffer. We are under pressure. As Professor Isesage they speak for us, and as me they speak for Nigerian people for here. Make una dey hear us. We beg you people. Make una dey hear us. Now they call Professor Rogue Elephant, Professor of Law. Man, we don't read book. Hey! President Muhammadu Buhari.
I beg you, just hold on there. We got somebody that call us from Kebbi. Good morning. Welcome to As the Hot. Okay, Emeka.
Good morning, Chukwudi and Nkubi.
We greet you, okay, Emeka.
Yeah, how are they?
We dey fine.
It's been a long time. I didn't.
Yes, so we understand. Yes.
Yeah, but today's topic is very interesting. Yeah, I'm not surprised that Professor Sege said that APC people are a bunch of olodos. You understand? APC is like a father with so many children from so many wives. You understand? And for that thing to come out from Professor Sege, for somebody to reach attend the height of professor is not a small thing. He merited it to be a professor. So and he knows what he's saying. It's not just saying it for saying sake or to victimize or to criticize anybody. He's saying the actual fact. So I'm not surprised at all. The only thing that APC has to do, they have to go and reorganize their party. Because
but
a lot of crisis in the party.
Okay, Emeka. Make we not make this one about whether now this party or that party. The truth be say, now based on our system, now political party must be in charge to lead us. Now as Nigerians, what do we suppose they look out for? So that the good people, when they want political party, when want lead us to promised land, bad people no go come food here, come spoil their good work.
Honestly, Chukwudi, any political party that will come up now is still the same people. You understand? Like for me, PDP has ruled on for 16 years. APC have come now with the slogan of change. And instead of seeing positive change, we are seeing negative change. So for me, we want a new party. We don't want PDP. We don't want APC. We need a new party. And that new party, we don't want those old members of PDP or new members of APC to be in this new party. We want new people, youth. Vision, who has vision that can leave this.
Okay, Emeka, in fact, you don't talk well. Thank you very, very much for this solid contribution. At least you don't pour out your heart as a Nigerian and the way the prosperity you go want for Nigerians to also benefit from. Brother, so we get another person with our telephone line right now. Okay, brother, we don't lose that particular call. So going by what we also hear.
You see this same thing when Professor Isesage talk. Now he just
hold on, keep quiet.
We get person when they are top of our line. Okay, we don't lose that. Now you push Nigerians go the line. Now you talk say we don't lose the line. When you don't go listen, make the network clear.
Keep quiet.
Now what the Professor Isesage they talk?
Keep quiet. May I talk? Keep quiet. Don't do. No cause they twist everything what they talk.
Somebody there our line.
No be the same person. Brother, this something.
Oga Ahmed from Kano, welcome to As the Hot.
Good morning, Oga Ahmed.
Good morning, Oga Chukwudi.
We greet you.
Oga Okubi, good morning.
We greet you, Oga Ahmed.
I hear you. I beg. Okubi, I beg, keep quiet. Okubi, keep quiet. Chukwudi, I beg, don't fire and they go. Hello.
I'm going to continue.
Yes, because you are just saying the fact. You are just saying the fact. APC do not have platform. They are just leading. They are just. Hello, are you hearing me?
Continue, Oga Ahmed. Do they hear you?
Because they are just beating around the bush. Seriously, because APC are not doing anything. They are not doing anything.
Oga Ahmed,
I'm with you.
You know, say what we talk now say Professor Isesage don't talk true. Everybody agrees say not true. Even the leadership they be admit say what he talk they correct, but maybe the way when he take talk them and the way when he take fire them, now they pepper them. Now as Nigerians, especially when they Kano, as people when they Nasarawa, as people when they Enugu, Abia, when we make our country good so that our president go do work well for us, even though bad people surround them. What we supposed to do to use give support to the good people so that their work go past the work of the bad people?
what we are going to do is that to know already we know the bad egg on the government. So now our attention will be on the president. Just keep assisting in prayer, so that because 2019 is approaching already.
Yes.
Now we've not achieved anything in this government. Seriously. Every year there is problem here and there. So what is there is that honestly we know the bad eggs, because the prof already said everything that is true. So the problem is that this country we are just ruling by the bad people. I don't really have anything to say about
Oga Ahmed, would I actually get your point? Thank you very, very much for this your solid contribution. We don't contribute. And from that particular call, make we collect this call from Chukwuemeka. Chukwuemeka, good morning. Welcome to us today, Hot. Chukwuemeka, you there? But I say we don't lose that one. And without, I mean, going by the reactions we don't see so far, waiting, Ogoemeka talk, I mean, now I actually take the Ogoemeka way earlier call. He get one very important way he mentioned. Say APC, the ruling party be like, just be like, you know, multiple wives. So we say, we born different children. Say, wahala go they there from each, you know, each of these families. But then, look also, if APC be a typical example of people person will say now multiple wives make them up, but then you still get person will say now be the sense of leadership be the husband of that particular this thing. What did you say is supposed to be the ideal thing where at least this particular husband supposed to look say okay, in order to at least ensure say peace there among our wives and among our children, make we know how to take resolve this thing, so that at least we'll fit channel our resources, channel our commitment, channel that we're supposed to people, channel them straight up, rather than to get all these pockets of problems that they get. Madam Josephine, good morning. Welcome to us today, Hot.
Good morning, Kobe and Chukwudi.
We greet you.
Okay, I just want to say thank God for people like Professor Sagi. We will have 3 or 5 of them in Nigeria. I think things would have been better right from 1999 when we had our democracy. I want to tell the APC they should listen. When somebody, it is time they should stop counter reaction. When things are being said, they should sit down and check me. Why are we going wrong? Why is this person in our own party or in our own boat rocking and trying to steal us? They should sit down and ask themselves, why is this man saying this? He has said something 2 weeks ago, and here he's saying this. So it's a shame to, not only to APC, to our political leaders, because one, it is some of them from the PDP that still went to the APC, old wine in new bottle. So I want them to sit down and checkmate themselves. What are we doing? A tree cannot make forest. Barry and El Shibajo are not the only people there that will make the government to work. Those psycho fans, let them put their arms down. Let them bring their stuff down, that they are working for the betterment of Nigeria, not for their pocket. And listen to what people are saying. This man has just said what an average Nigerian man in the street is saying. And I thank God and I pray people like this with a voice that the masses, the leaders will hear. We keep saying it so that they will keep hearing. APC, it is time that they should leave propaganda. The new coming politicians, it is time that they should buckle up and use this man, or use what he's saying, to work towards their next political ambition. God bless Nigeria.
Thank you very much, Madam Josephine. You don't talk well as well. God bless Nigeria. And for God to further bless Nigeria, we also need to at least continue to voice out things where they go wrong for the system. And through that vein, through that same means, at least we will know, say, yes, we at least we get leadership. If people feel they come out, they talk, say, look, this thing is not appropriate, at least we will also expect maybe the same government with the rulers to come together and say, okay, wait, we don't hear your own part of the argument. This person also don't also complain. How we go fit take find solution, or perhaps men are just giving chance now find solution to this problem, so that at least we're not going to get subsequent problem where they cause confusion among us. Basically, that's just what it is. So and that's how they talk. Chukwudi, APC, now like person will get multiple wives. This same multiple wives, they get problems with their own children. But then the leadership will be saying, for instance,
get multiple wives. Why APC go marry plenty wives? You never even manage one wife. You go marry plenty wives.
And they try create.
No, they create anything.
And they
when
try
they talk
create.
of Nigerians, when they go through a lot, they say APC get multiple wives. The leader of the party that we know is President Muhammadu Buhari.
He is the husband. Make him find some way take result.
If you know bad people, they spoil the work when
so
if I be husband,
if for instance, if I be husband, we marry like 3-5 wives.
You don't die with that. No, you are dead. Yes.
Why would I be dead?
You won't be saying you never be manage yourself. You never be manage yourself. You won't go marry 5 wives.
Now instance at the game.
You are finished. Don't use yourself as that example. You are finished.
No. Now example at the game.
In the example,
now example at the game.
In the example, you are finished.
Young man.
How you go marry 5 wives? You know they pity yourself. You go marry 5 wives.
Oga slow. Good morning, Breg. Just make sure say that's slow. You ginger them up. Good morning. Welcome to Today Hot.
Good morning, Mr. Tokodi and Mr. Ngube.
Oh, we greet you, Oga slow.
How are you?
We dey fine. Fire on, we dey hear you.
They say this is what happened to this country. Nigeria don't buy motor without the spare tire. I'm sure you know that.
Oga slow, if your television there, bring the volume down, I beg.
Hold on.
Okay.
You dey hear me now?
Yes, we dey hear you. Ride on.
I said Nigeria don't buy motor without the spare tire. Now be these people where they rule us today in this country. Because I didn't know reason whereby sometimes I normally ask people questions, say who be APC, who be PDP? I don't know the same people. So it's very, very pathetic for us to find ourselves in this kind of country called Nigeria. So I'm totally disappointed too. I pray, say make our young ones. They listen to the thing when they talk here today. So that when 2019 come outside, like all these old people, they don't chop, they let them swell up, but they just use
Oga Slow, this will not be about old people, young people, because if we tell ourselves truth, if not the way when we say people they think, say even if I old, even if I young, if I go there, make I just collect the one when I want collect, and your people go hail you because you collect, just like other people don't collect. What do we suppose they talk about now? The kind mindset or the kind thinking when we suppose get they approach any election. This will not be about say now old people, now young people. This one about the good people when go serve the people of Nigeria. Thank you very much for that your important contribution. We appreciate. Not they ever use yourself, they do example when go put you for trouble.
Chukudi.
How you go come here and say, for example. Why you go marry 5 wives?
Example.
Which example?
You never give examples so it's an example. Why so accept it the way it is.
Your example don't already fail because if you go give yourself what pass you, are in trouble.
I think an example, young
Why
man.
you going to give yourself that kind of example?
How my example they take effect now?
Why you going to use yourself give that kind of example?
Wait, now my example. Hide your problem.
Meaning that the result will not work.
No, hide your problem.
Meaning that the result will not work.
Now you want to enter the shoe. Now you want to marry multiple wives.
Okay, make I ask you this simple question.
Don't ask me anything. Don't ask me anything.
Welcome back to our City Hall. Here's the good Chukudi Anukumide inside studio. And we're going to see him from the start. Say fire. They come out from inside the studio based on the discussion we will carry come. Professor Issa Sage, professor of law, come out. Talk say the MPC as a political party, the leadership of the party, say that disorganization and wahala, now in them carry PhD on top. And the party don't reply. Come talk say Professor Issa Sage is a professor of confusion. They call him rogue elephant, meaning say anywhere when it enter, if they carry confusion, they enter. No be that one be our focus of discussion. Our focus of discussion I say, if Professor Issa Sage, for example, don't come out now and talk, say, these people they like this, and we don't talk, say, we don't try different people, see, say, like this, then they. And some people, they come and talk, say, if it be like, say, only President Muhammadu Buhari, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, and a handful of people, now we feel trust. What thing we as Nigerians, when we say our power is to put the right people, what thing we suppose they look out for so that when election time reach, now the right people will go work well with those when they determine to move Nigeria forward, now we go put. People don't call from left, right, and center, they fire Nkubi. Say,
wait, how many people don't call you the family?
Oga Ahmed.
Who be Oga?
Madam Josephine.
No, only Oga Ahmed. What about Josephine? Madam Josephine just talk, say, look, like with no Prof Talk.
Emekus from Kebbi.
Emekus, what did he talk? What did Emekus call? Emekus, now give the example of APC with
Madam Juliana.
Madam Juliana get through
Oga Philip.
Oga Philip get through to us.
Oga Festus.
Who be Festus?
Everybody don't they fire you.
Young man, no
just
accept. I say the way where they take re-election be this, where they take still ballot the paper. See, you don't bring in names of people when no exist, add to the whole thing. Because they take and they claim on this thing. we don't hear what people talk. And what people talk, no different from what every Nigerian will normally talk.
Okay, you now,
That's
especially
the
when
way
they go their
forward.
meeting, what thing you want to talk?
Oh, I know they go any meeting. And I have never been a part of any meeting.
Why you know if you talk at once? Why you know if you talk at once? It means say you dey lie.
But sometimes I dey stutter. Mama dey shake before I talk.
You want 1 billion naira?
Yes.
Why your mouth no stutter?
Because that's yes answer.
Now yes answer.
Yes.
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 Oga John,
We
they
have
call
a
us from
caller.
Lagos. Good morning and welcome to Aside Hot.
Good morning to you.
Good morning,
greet you,
Oga
Oga
John.
You and your brother.
We
We
greet
greet
you.
you.
Appreciate what you people are doing there.
Thank you,
very
sir.
I
much.
know what you are doing is just to spice up the discussion.
Thank
Okay.
you.
My position on what you have presented today, Professor Issa Sage is not looking for work. He is a man, and he has said the mind of Nigerians. One, I don't know of any country where politicians change parties in the name of freedom of association like Nigeria. Our politicians do not have scruples. They don't have principles. If they are principled men, they will remain in their original party. They shouldn't be cross-carpeted anyhow. That's one. Two, it is human nature for people not to accept the truth. Professor Issa Sage have just told us the truth. The one thing I will put forward as my own suggestion is that we should strengthen our constitution to allow for independent candidacy. Through independent candidacy, you will no longer be recycling the old politicians. Don't forget, when we had a military regime, that was Babangida's regime, there was a time he had to stop the old politicians to come into government. That is what Nigerians are supposed to be looking at. In our elections, those who have been recycled over and over, who are only interested in themselves and not service as it were, we must not vote them in through independent candidature.
Okay, Meka.
One thing I know for sure is that if God, and I know God will do it, want to salvage this nation, he can use just few. He doesn't need multitude.
Exactly.
Let the party, if you understand what I'm saying, I'm not restricting it to APC.
Yes.
Cut across all the parties, even the party PDP that had led us before. So when we go into independent candidacy, Nigerians will be looking at
The individual.
Integrity of the individual.
Oga John, we appreciate this, your important
Thank you very,
contribution.
very much, Oga
Thank you
John.
very much.
They will be
Oga
looking at
Polycarp,
the individual.
they on top of our telephone line. Oga Polycarp, thank you for your patience.
Good morning, my people.
Good morning, Oga Polycarp.
The truth is bitter, but it must be told. Professor Issa Sage hit the nail in the head. But the people where they concerned, no one accepts them. I think when I was in because let them catch them because of hate speech, because this one knows this one. They want to throw powder in everything we want to do and drop a pancake, everything, so that when they go better, it is all right on our side. So last year I was telling you about the research Vanguard did about the forest of Nigerian Senate of this and that. They earn more than the President of America, Obama. I see they're not ashamed of themselves. They are there. They are trying to protect their interests. They are protecting the interests of those who put them for power. It's not unfortunate. Even though it is too late for them to advocate for a new party, because even if the new party comes up now, I think old wine, they come and enter into a new wine scheme. But whatever is the case, one day the people will tell. Let Buhari listen to his first again. He's like a no voice in the wilderness, speaking for the people who are speechless. So one day, everything, because one thing I'm happy that when they are being put into office, all of them war with the Bible or Quran, everything happens. And another, you kill them on the allowance day. Before God, oh man. Thank you all.
Thank you very much, Oga Polycarp, for that contribution. And from Enugu, I make collect this call from Ayodeji. Good morning. Welcome to Aside Hot.
Good morning.
Good morning, Oga Ayodeji.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah,
We
we
greet
greet
you.
you.
Yeah. Please, I've been one shook mouth for this discussion since yesterday.
Right on, right on.
See, this APC, PDP issue of this country, it's very alarming. I don't understand. Because they are crossing carpets to, I think PDP is in APC, APC is in PDP. You understand? Hello?
We hear you. Continue. Hey, okay, Odeji, abeg, anybody wey wan call, reduce the volume of your television. Once you reduce am, as you connect, just dey talk your contribution as e dey concern the matter wey me say we carry come. Make we rush enter inside this break. When we go this break, come back, we'll continue our discussion based on As E Dey Hot. We get one very ogbonge visitor. When you go join us, just chook mouth as e take concern the rest of this matter. No go anywhere when they come back. Now still As E Dey Hot. Welcome back to As E Dey Hot. Before we go that break, we talk say we get ogbonge visitor when go join us inside studio to discuss matter when they very, very important. We go just announce to everybody now say we go lock our telephone line. The reason why we go lock them now say this next one will enter an eye opener based on say all the talk when he go talk go open our eye to one very, very important issue when it cause controversy inside Obodo, Nigeria. And they talk of no other than person when we say if he not agree sleep on top of a mattress again based on saying talk say if he sleep on mattress he not they get good night rest. The cause I say what you want to sleep on top, he say they just arrange newspaper. Same they arrange newspaper and he sleep on top of newspaper, his body go there very, very casual. Based on say, even when in the sleep, in the review different things. And they talk of no other than Oga Sylvester Ebodage. I don't know whether I get the pronunciation, but based on say, you know, the way Nigeria did.
Say, na night school you go.
Yeah, night school I go.
So you know, we go accept them like
make
that.
Make you no cause confusion.
Yeah, but you try.
Okay, you're welcome to As E Dey Hot.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
And I do well.
Yes,
no wahala. So you get this very, very important issue when no cause controversy for inside Obodo, Nigeria, civil societies, NGOs, then they complain. Say the bill when they before the National Assembly today, when talk say they won't try check the work when we say NGOs and CSOs they do inside Obodo, Nigeria. Say the thing be like something when we say it go chook eye inside the it go chook hand inside the eye of our democracy and freedom. And the good work when we say people were supposed to be partners in progress with the government they do. I want to ask you, this move when the National Assembly won't take now, when they don't come and talk, say it's very, very important. You think say now something when we say if they list 1 to 5 things when they're important when they're supposed to do, you think say this one go fall into the 1 to 5?
Even if them it's made them arrange them 1 to 100,
hey. This
one not near.
Hey.
Because waiting them begin put mouth so now waiting not concern them at all. How them NGOs they do their work, not be because government fail, not be make NGO come the work. To say government do what it's supposed to do, wait be NGO work. NGO for just they give little support, but now NGO now be the people where ordinary Nigerians know. Communities they will be say government don't know whether them exist. Now NGO make and be say then get school where their children they go. Now NGOs make and be say then get health center, clinic where their wives, their children, and the age, those who don't old with papa old mama fit go. NGOs now make and be say some of them get better water drink. NGO make and be say some of them feed you know what they call what they call skill acquisition, where they begin teach them some things where they go use their hand, they handwork, they make money for themselves. Now NGOs now make that one possible. NGOs now go tell even some government agencies where the police there for some of those communities say they not get anything work. NGOs now go gather the thing where police need to work. NGOs now go even come train police. NGO go come prepare the ordinary people for election. And next sit down for Abuja. Now these NGOs now they do all this work. Now you sit down and say now that critical partner where be say they most of those ordinary people not even know say not be government.
They do them.
They do them.
But Oga Sylvester, no vex. May I cite the instance we actually lead to this call. The honorable way for House of Rep, that's Honorable Omar Jibril we actually raised.
Call him name, not put honorable because okay. Waiting they do so
Make we cite waiting actually from they say you get a particular NGO we say we enter IDP, you know, for use the problem where they happen for IDP, take gather money in the end. Instead, make them channel that money to at least for relief materials to take help these IDP people. They can't still carry the money, can't steal the money, go. And you can't say these are things. Say this are not be just the first time. Say other instances where NGOs could just come out, you know, they carry out and some kind of this thing, gather money, and then carry and go. She also say somehow, this same move where they try make to at least regulate them, the NGO. Now still something we say it will still protect the interest of Nigeria.
Hold on. How many of them don't chop government money, chop Nigeria money? They don't regulate themselves. Which NGO, say one kind, which NGO, the NGO na spirit, not get name? We get sense now. We don't get sense.
And even if NGO chop money, we get law in place.
Oh, wait. If NGO chop money, one, NGO not get name. Two, wetin police they do. Wetin EFCC they do. All the agencies will be say, where government, they use taxpayers' money, they maintain. All of them get responsibilities. They get roles where they play. Wetin them don't do for the matter. They talk saying so they take the sponsor terrorists. Which organization? Who sponsor terrorists? If you go
who
say
give
because,
which money?
you go say
Through which
because
bank?
water dirty. Where you take the bath baby. Then the pikin and the water you won't carry. Make you throw away. That one not make sense now. You say NGO they get money, they don't spend money. How much NGO they get for a year? Not be every year we receive budget of 6 trillion, 6.something trillion. Who don't ask who question? If really they say they want to help Nigerians save money, say they are concerned at the less privileged, those who they call the vulnerable in the society. There are better ways to do it now. Make them hold themselves accountable. In how many months a day now, don't they ask them, say how much they collect every month? They don't fit tell us. Then fit hold themselves accountable for that one. Which fraud passed that one? If they put all that money together, how much they go to the NGOs? You because of that one. Meanwhile, you not see the NGOs. You get one way down in Nigeria. Since the Civil War, now that NGO don't operate for Nigeria. Hundreds of thousands of children will not get papa, not get mama. That NGO don't help them. Some of them now they school for Bodo Ibo them. Another NGO there where I know we say close to 1 million children, and because of that NGO, now those children there for school.
1 million children.
I they tell you, because of that NGO, now those children there for school. When they talk NGO, not forget say this bill also, it concern church, it concern mosque. Now not talk go that side.
But they come and talk say you don't get anything to do.
You don't read the bill. They put down for the bill say you don't get anything to do with faith-based organizations. Not be because they don't see the reaction from Nigerians. Not be NGOs they cry. Not be NGOs they complain. Now Nigerians, where the thing ultimately concern, where we say now them, now they benefit. The work where NGO they do. Not forget how many hundreds of thousands of Nigerians they work today because of the NGOs. Make I tell you, the money the government eye. These development partners, before they begin give the money to the NGOs, not the government that they give.
And because they don't trust government again.
Because government don't show them pepper. They'll give them money, waiting until money do, and so. Make I tell now. This one, it concerns one security agency. I don't want to just mention the name first. Now, so one, I think now MacArthur Foundation. As I mentioned, so people with the thing concerned would know. Now, so that they pump money, give this agency, Agency could chop money, they're not going to do anything. Build capacity for law enforcement agents, they're not going to do them. Now, the donor foundation say, okay, when they come, we won't come see.
Come check what you
do. They just quickly arrange. Just do waiting the agency, the person who bring money, not tell them. They just arrange and tell them, say, this one will they do. And I say, okay, we can do good, but not this one will give them money we can do. Because of that one, till today, that agency not give money to that security outfit again for Nigeria. Now, those development partners come identify these NGOs, where them don't also help to build their capacity over time as critical stakeholders for this matter of development to begin implement their projects. Wait till the pepper government now be say, government go meet and say, give us money. They say, no, we they work with people for your country. Will they spend this money, that money? Government, I pay for the money, not because of the work. Now you say you can't put 17 people together to deregulate how many thousand people. The CAC, what did them they do? All these NGOs, every year, the CAC mandate them to submit their audited
every
accounts.
Year, exactly.
Don't forget, say Financial Reporting Council, they there. Where they also took eye put for the matter for NGOs. Why you know we use all those agencies to make sure say there is financial accountability? Do you I mean what in concern other commission? Now you say the council go there. Say the first 100 NGOs they go register and they go there for the council. Meanwhile, all those lawmakers, all the ministers, all the politicians, all of them get one NGO each. Then they will enter the council, say now they come be council. Begin write letter to the development partner, say, now we be council, now we you go give money first. Then they say, you know, go fit do any project unless you bring them first. We will approve the project. Not be you the approved project. Now the person where they bring money, now they determine where anyone made the money go.
Exactly.
They ain't go look for the NGO where they do work for that place.
Come carry the money.
Scrutinize the NGO. When the NGO pass the exam, say, okay, now this NGO now we go use, take do the work. And most of this work, not be small, 5 years, some na 10-year plan.
They happen over time.
Then you say every 2 years the NGO will come back.
But
make it come re-register. So and then the minister will say, no, that NGO will not like their face. No renew their distance. So what about the work where they don't start?
But now I quickly bring in this question.
And then you say all the assets for the project, when the project finish, all the assets don't become government. Now your money, money where you not give people, you say, they come to bring me, you want to tell them how to use the money. Now that will be the concern of government now.
Yeah, but Oga Sylvester, what we go do now for this particular situation now? Because if the National Assembly, when we say, if you check the way government dey, now they are work to do this kind of thing. Like for example, they go do the thing when we say the thing go pass through the process. If Oga President sign them now, it don't take effect based on say it don't turn law. Now you say Nigerians, now they cry, say the work of these people don't affect plenty people and all of
Positively.
us. What we go do now to use like government see say, now the right thing be this, make una focus on the one where we say now work, allow these NGOs do what they're supposed to do.
Now as we talk for this matter now, as they hot, Nigerians, as you they hear us, as you they watch, you join this matter, put your voice, your rep member, call them, send them text message, send a message, say, Oga, we they watch you. Tell them, say we not agree. So now we not go agree, now we go use. Not be we not go agree whether they go for street, no. Now we not go agree where you go tell your lawmaker. We not go agree where you go talk for paper, talk for your social media, talk for everywhere, make them know. Already them know. Because na Pamkane I tell they bring out oil. Not be when they see the way the team be, they can't say no, church not join. No. For the bill, the writer say church not join.
Oga Sylvester, what we go do now be say, because of time, we not say no be everybody fault or anybody fault. You go promise us, say you go come back again next week. Make we not make am too far. So that we go discuss this matter from start to finish and Nigerians go really see am. Because if millions of people dey school because of the work of NGOs, some people life don't dey better because of the work of NGOs. And NGOs they do well because government don't fail in its own responsibility. We need to discuss this matter, and when the voice of the people sound as one, they go hear word. Until we come back again tomorrow with another topic where they come and smoke. You no promise say you go come, make it no be like saying I make day forward.
Make me that
and then Nigerians hold you so that we go.
If Nigerians promise me, say them go join for this fight, them go watch they go watch the program that next week.
Of course.
And then before then, they go put their voice on the matter. I will come here.
No wahala, you don't talk am, we don't get am for video based on say evidence. This one no be say court go come throw away am for lack of evidence. Until we come back again tomorrow with another topic where they come on smoke.
Thank you very much.
To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love am.